Oh, okay, so I thought we would be back with some Lil Guardsman, which means we can finish our run. See how the story ends, or at least this version of the story. So yeah. Where did we leave it? We'd started recruiting people for the war. We were about to start level 12. Maybe? No. We're about to start level 10. Because I think there are 12 levels. So it'd probably be a slightly shorter stream today, but that's fine. We did a longer stream yesterday, so it all balances out. But yeah, we're going to finish off this story playthrough. There we are, level 10. Level 10 and level 11, level 12 today.
Happy St. Swithin's Day to all our listeners. We're here live down at the parade where St. Swithin himself is set to make an appearance any minute now.
Oh, I think I see him. Yes, there he is, riding merrily atop his rain cloud, throwing many barometers to the happy dancing children below.
Just a reminder, because of the parade's extensive and convoluted route, many stores and services will be closed today.
We'll now take the traditional 267 minutes of bagpipes in honor of St. Swithin's Day.
That's a lot of minutes. I don't believe there's an achievement for listening to 267 minutes of bagpipes. That would make a very boring stream.
Huh. I guess there's no letter from Dad today because of the holiday. I hope he's doing okay.
Oh yeah, and her dad went off to war because we're at war. There are a lot of rats.
Come on, give it back already.
Squeak, squeak, squeakin', squeakity.
Stop saying that.
All right, break it up, you two.
Lil, what are you doing here?
I live here. What are you doing here?
I work here. I got a job getting rid of the rats.
There's a lot of rats in here, Lamont.
I'm not very good at it. These rats are pretty smart. This one stole a crystal that I found.
Can I have the crystal, please?
No, I found it. Ugh. Lil, can you talk to him or something?
Sure, we can talk to rats.
Listen, my friend here is not the sharpest tool in the shed.
We're not in a shed.
Point proven. Can you, being the more intelligent creature, just give in and let him have his crystal?
The rat looks up at you as if it has completely understood every word. It moves, revealing a mage-grade crystal.
Hey, he gave it back. Thanks, Lil. Now, shoo, get out of here.
Okay, geez. I have to go to work anyways.
No,
we get the
not
crystal?
you. The rat. Can you tell Isla and Simon that I won't be able to meet up with them? I have to clear all these rats before this place opens tonight. You might as well take this crystal.
Yay, we get the crystal. So we should have plenty sufficiency.
I was supposed to meet her at Councilwoman Asher's office.
Okay.
I was supposed to meet him down by the docks.
Have we been to the docks
I don't
yet?
need luck. I need a foolproof way to get rid of these rats.
Would you like a flute? Can we talk to the rat? Squeak.
Don't listen to a word he says.
Squeak.
Hello.
Wait, did you just say the word squeak?
Squeak. There's a note. Dear whoever reads this note, Garvey's Emporium Wonder will be closing on ever since Wednesday. Please feel free to take your business to some other establishment in town. Or wait, there isn't one. I'm the only shop you got. I have you people in a capitalist chokehold. Ah ha 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 ha. Store will be open tomorrow at 9 a.m. P.S. If this is Lil, I saw your hooligan friends when I wrote this note, and they've got a shift's worth of crystals if you can track them down. Ah, okay. So that was one of our crystals. It's always a warm fire. Excuse me. Oh, slow start to the day. I must have eaten, and I had a shower, which is why my hair is doing a weird fuzzy thing. Okay, we don't want to start our shift yet. The dig site, we've got the dungeon, Ash's office, and the docks. Okay, so why don't we start with the dig site? Just work our way around. Or up or down or across or something.
Lil, it's good that you're here. Wait, tell me, are we having this conversation for the first time? Second? Are we stuck in a loop?
We are not stuck in a time loop. I don't mess with a chronometer after hours. I'm frightened enough of being sent back in time or forward in space or whatever. Using it at the guard shed.
I'm glad to hear it. The readings I've been receiving from the device have been outside of my comfort zone. Not to mention the fact that those mages seem hell-bent on manufacturing another one.
I mean, there was the whole, Latin-speaking demon at one point.
What is with those mages? It seems like for every lovable stoner like Echo, there's 3 spooks like Tyronius these days.
That's an extremely perceptive observation. You're working the night shift again tonight, correct? I'd like to requisition an upgrade for one of your tools. Which one would you like me to upgrade?
Ooh, okay. Truth spray.
It is done.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, we occasionally get free upgrades, but mostly we've been upgrading it with
Gee,
money.
thanks. That's awesome.
I just hope it's not too little too late considering what we're up against.
Wait,
What
what?
does that mean?
Just stay focused on the task at hand. That's all any of us can do.
I need
That's
something
still
to
pretty
eat.
vague.
I'm just trying to get us through this in one piece.
Fine. Don't
Why'd you
tell me.
stink?
Goodbye, Lil.
Goodbye, Dr. B.
Something with chips. Fancy potatoes today. Okay, that's cool. Alright, we're doing the night shift. I think we've got full control, but we've never been to the docks before. Okay, we've got the lady and her butler with the missing cat. We've got the goblin painter. We've got miserly dude. Didn't he die? And then we've got the betting guy from the stadium. Oh, hat guy! And that must be our friend. That is a
Mr.
better hat.
Fantastico. I haven't seen you around for a bit.
My journey for the most fantastic hat took me to the countryside, where I was drafted into the war.
Well, that sucks. But you're back now. Does that mean my dad is back too?
Unfortunately, your father remains at the front lines. I, however, got sent home for wearing too many fantastic hats. Apparently, it was alerting the enemy to our presence.
Well, I'm happy you're home, and that you got to try on some fantastic hats.
But they were not fantastic enough. My journey, it continues. Also, your father gave me this letter to give to you.
I like the one he's
A
wearing
letter
now.
from Dad.
And some money.
Dear Lil, thanks for your last letter. I really enjoyed reading it, especially that joke you told. I told it to a couple of guys, who told it to a couple of other guys, who then told it to the captain herself. And they all agreed I wouldn't be allowed to tell jokes anymore. I hope everyone at home is doing well. I forgot that before I left for the war, I owed my bookie some money. I put 30 gold in this envelope so you can pay him back for me. His name is Fredo.
We know him.
This war is tough.
We already got the
But
money
they
back.
say there will be a ceasefire on St. Swithin's Day, so that's something to look forward to. But what's really keeping me going through the darkest moments is the thought of getting back to you. I love you, Lil. Please write back soon. Love, Dad.
And that
I
would be
better write
Fredo.
back to him. Hey, Mr. Capello, do you have a pen and paper on you? Fantastic or otherwise?
Of course, child.
Dad got a little mushy at the end of that last one. How should I respond?
Write a mushy letter. Yes.
Hey, Mr. Capello, do you think you could mail this letter for me, fantastically or otherwise?
Of course, child. I will search for a stamp for your letter that is so fantastic that it stops the postman in his tracks and makes him cry to the heavens, "Wow! Now that is one fantastic stamp!"
Or, you know, whatever's the cheapest.
That can't be safe. I like the hat guy. I'm hoping there's a resolution when he gets a fantastic hat.
Step right up, folks, and take your turn at being a winner. Find a
Alas,
queen
my
and
search
uncover a
continues.
royal prize.
Exactly.
How about you, young lady? Care to be a winner?
Find the queen. I'm quite good at those. But yes, oh, thank you for the follow. Vericiel? I think that's how you say it. Let me know if you want to be called something different. And welcome to the stream. This is my final stream of Lil Guardsman. We are now in chapter 10. And I really just want to find out what happens. And hopefully we didn't screw up too badly.
Simon, it's me, Lil. Lamont says he's stuck at work and won't be able to meet up with you.
I'm also trying to get crystals from our friends at the moment.
Hey, Uncle Fredo, she's made me. What do I do?
Oh, they're related.
Just play it cool and act like you've never seen her before.
Sorry, ma'am, who I'm gonna act like I've never seen before. Would you care to play a game that's almost guaranteed to make you a winner?
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to con me, Simon?
Uncle Fredo?
Never admit you're running a con.
I've got something for Garby for you, but I can't just give them to you. You'll have to play for them.
Sure.
Alright, what's the hustle?
It's not a scam at all, ma'am. All you need to do is find the queen.
Provided they don't... Oh,
She's one of the
that's
3
pretty.
cards you see in front of you. Just keep your eye on the prize.
Now, provided they don't do what it did in the last game that I just played, which was a key under a pot. Oh yeah, the Adam Wolf one. Where the monkey switched them around so fast it was a blur. I'm usually quite good at following the thing as long as there's no sneaky, actually there's no queen situation. And I quite like them. Oh, great. Okay, we'll assume it's in the middle. Now it's on the
Where's
left.
the queen?
Assume they got turned over the same, it's on the left.
Congratulations! You found the queen, you won the jackpot.
But the fact that they take them off screen makes me think that at some point they switch out the queen. But I got 2 crystals.
You're making it too easy.
Since I'm stuck here, could you be a pal and make sure Isla knows about Lamont not showing up? She's gonna be crushed.
Sure.
Wanna play again? This time it'll cost you 10 gold.
No.
Well, come back if you change your mind.
Because you didn't tell me what I'd win, and I really don't trust you two. Monkey Island. Stutzer, we get it. You don't need to literally point to your influences. I love it. I really do like this game. It's a little goblin painter.
There, Lil.
Seamus McGoblin, what brings you and your family to the docks?
Oh, we live here now. Things got a bit tight after the war started, so we had to relocate. It's not the prettiest or safest place to live.
Oh.
But,
No, but this place is awful.
well, at least you're all together, right?
Oh, not so. One of our boys, teeny Tom McGoblin, was lagging behind when we fled, so we had to hurry along without him.
Oh, no.
He should be arriving in the sprawl any day now. If you're working the gate, would you mind not giving him too much trouble and let him in?
Okay. Sure.
Of course, Mr. McGoblin.
Teeny tiny McGoblin.
Oh, thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
And we're working the night shift, so we should get all the creatures.
Hello there. How did it go with the bank?
Turns out this oligarch's money has been seized due to the war, so now I've been forced to take up residence here among these poor people.
Hang on a minute. Last chapter, we got the amazing love story of you and... I've forgotten the name of the goblin. Anyway, we got the amazing love story. Don't take it away from me. That was brilliant.
Because you're poor now, too. Isn't that fun?
No.
Oh, Diddums, my trusty valet, we've been so displaced by the war.
You're still wearing jewels.
We have.
It simply must stop by any means necessary.
The means necessary to stop war must at all times be relentless, Mum.
How true, Diddums. Mark Goblin Twain, correct?
No, Mum, his cousin Egbert.
Okay. Right. Well, we're watching out for teeny tiny McGoblin. When we go on the night shift, we need to catch up with our friend. And we might as well see Malcolm because it's always quite fun seeing Malcolm in the dungeon. It's quite dark. Knocks, but there's no response. Oh, well, that was disappointing. I've been here before.
Lil? How unexpected.
Does Ash's assistant Travis know you're in here?
We like Travis.
Oh, he knows. And he's not happy about it. Count the woman Ash took me on as her new unpaid intern.
Okay. The unpaid part should not be so excited about.
My mom said this will fast track me to get into the youth politician training program for two-faced cutthroats and liars, or the YPTPT-FCL. She says it'll help build character.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Sounds like the
I'm
wrong
here because
character.
I'm supposed to tell you that Lamont won't be able to meet up later. He's, stuck at the office.
Oh, that hard-working lug. He'll be the perfect trophy husband for me. He's so distractingly handsome that it'll both impress and intimidate my opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with that.
that you mention it.
Oh, crap.
The YPTPT-FCL does have an entrance exam that I could use your help with. And I've got something from Garby if you do.
Sure.
Okay, what do I have to do?
There are a couple of questions about current and historical affairs that I still need to answer. Here we go. What was the name of the late King Oswin's father?
Absolutely no idea.
Okay, question 2. What is the current name of the Goblin Ball Stadium?
Oh, I know that. I don't know Colosseum for overpriced food.
Great. Question 3. The Crown Prince of Petrard, Phineas Pomp, is the son of...
Oh god, I did not listen to Queen Turtle Dove and Queen Phineas, Queen Fangirl and Queen Amelia. Oh, that guy would do the whole reciting thing.
And last one. Mega rock superstar Vlad Extreme plays what kind of instrument?
Guitar.
Okay, that's all the questions. Thanks so much for your help, Lil. Here, take this. It's from Garby.
I guarantee we got one right. And I don't pay enough attention. I'm not a name retaining person. But now I know those questions are in there, we will pay more attention as we go through the game the next time. Cool! And we got 4 of them. The late King Oswin. 7 habits of highly effective dictators. Marley Threepwood Business Dynasty.
What a fancy collection of bottles.
We never got to explore this place before. Prowess isn't here.
Thanks, Lil. If you see that hunk of a lug, Lamont, put in a good word for me.
All
Sure.
right there, Isla.
We will go back and do that. Before we start our shift. It might not let us. Sometimes it doesn't let you do the continuing thing. Depends if they've got it. If has seen Lamont, if has seen Isla type variable situation switch thing going on. Yep, exactly.
I don't need luck.
So they don't have a put in a good word for Isla option. Excuse me, not the game. Oh, still taking the very, very sleepy making meds. Yep. So we're looking for teeny tiny Mogoblin. We'll let him on through. That's the beasties! The Sprawl Monster Manual, second edition. Forest Entities. We definitely refer to this one. Ghosts, no such thing. Lycanthropes. I don't know why I've gone Scottish for reading this out, but I feel like the wee beasties are a wee bit Scottish. The Mule People. The Necromancer. Vampire. We do not have any rice. If we get another vampire. Weaknesses. Sunlight, garlic, canting bags of small grains, and wooden sticks. Then we've got witches. And zombies. Great. Oh, we've maxed out our truth potion. Okay, well, let's put in... No, what are we doing? Wrong side. I don't know whether we can max that one out or not. Yes. Okay, so we probably want to upgrade a metal detector next time. the truth break comes in real handy. I'm the decoder ring's useful. Hello?
Why, hello, my dear. I'm just coming home from a long night tending the apple orchards. It's almost harvest season, and it couldn't come at a better time with the food shortage. Will you let me pass?
Weaknesses water fire. Very good or very bad. Human size. Looks like a witch. Well, looks like the old lady, but in a different form. The last time we had the old lady, it was a mimic. Weighs the same as a duck. Okay, well, let's just try starting with a question.
I've got the first apples of what looks to be a very fruitful harvest. Tee-hee! Just a little gardening humor, dear. I'm using them to make a delicious pie. It's my absolute favorite recipe from my absolute favorite cookbook. See?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how it could be a fruitful harvest this year. There's a war raging outside our walls. That can't have a positive impact on the orchards.
No, dear, you're right. The orchards were a bit sad. But still, a few good apples, and we should be able to make pies for every grown-up in the sprawl.
Sounds fishy to me. What have we got in our bag? Oh, we've got a severed head, we've still got our soup thing, and we've got the pictures. Okay. X-ray. There is indeed an apple.
I'll share a secret with you. This is no ordinary apple. It's a magic wishing apple.
Wishing apple?
Yes, one bite and all your wishes come true. Would you like to take it?
Confiscate.
Sure, give me the apple.
All right, dear. But don't eat it until you...
Huh?
Oh dear. Night-night, my darling.
It's a sleepy apple. Damn it. I didn't think confiscating would eat the apple. Well, at least we get a retry. Okay, so jail.
Why, hello, my dear. I'm just coming. It's on. I've got the first. I'm using them.
The book looks very dodgy.
I don't see how...
No.
Okay, so... Can we decoder ring the cookbook? Might be more useful than eating the freaking apple. Which is basically what it seems to be saying.
With all of these candies wrapped in foil, I can fatten up the children of the sprawl. Then, with these delicious magical apples, I'll put the fat little piggies to sleep and bake them into delicious pies.
Yeah, can we jail? We've not had to jail anyone yet.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
It's a shame we didn't have any water to throw on her, then she would melt.
What? I don't have a dog.
Don't you?
False reference.
No.
Oh, well then I guess I'll just have to make you one.
Did we get turned into a dog? Okay, so we ate a poison apple and we got transformed into a puppy. Okay.
Why, hello, my dear. I'm just coming home from a long night tending the apple.
At
It's
least we haven't had to
almost
use a
harvest
rewind
season,
yet,
and it couldn't
but...
come at-
Well, that Dakota ring says which. The truth prophecy tells us all about the evil plan. That gives us the apple, which is not great.
I've got the first apple.
I don't see how it could.
No.
She's truth spray.
With all of these...
Can we call Striker?
She may well seem harmless enough, but I would encourage you to make sure you know this person's true intentions before you admit her. Do your due diligence, Guardsman.
That is unhelpful. Well, deny then. You turn me into another puppy then.
But my plans! My glorious, glorious plans! And my delicious pie!
You'll just have to take it somewhere else, sister.
All right, but before I go, I'll share a secret with you. This is no ordinary apple. It's a magic wishing apple.
Wishing apple?
Yes, one bite and all your wishes come true. Would you like to take it?
No thanks. I've got this thing about taking food from strangers.
What a clever little girl you are.
Okay. Meat pies ran out of kids. Well, that's a kinder surprise. You figured out how dastardly planned and did the right thing. Excellent. We got 4 stars. We don't have to rewind. We did die twice in discovering that. That's fine. This is fine. Oh, son of a... It's the end person. Are you running for president now?
It is the same little guardsman who admitted scary tree monster in our previous encounter. I am here today to attend a meeting at your puny and horribly decorated city hall.
Okay, tell me about...
I was successful in my bid to represent the constituents of Darkwood Forest on the outskirts of Caladar.
Well done.
You are now looking at me, a scary tree monster. I ran unopposed and threatened to stomp and thwomp any who entered the race against me. It was a landslide.
No wonder you ran unopposed. I wouldn't want to get stomped and or thwomped either.
Smart kid.
I want to translate you. Sounds really rude.
The words of Mark Goblin Twain are etched into my bark and continue to serve me well. Better even, I think, than the dolphin or butterfly tattoos that adorn so many elven teenage ankles.
It reads, to lodge all power in one party and keep it there is to ensure bad government and the sure and gradual deterioration of public morals.
Take heed, scary monster.
In my new capacity as an elected official, I have been in communication with Councilwoman Ash and Lieutenant Stryker. They each have plans to use my newfound political capital to achieve their goals. So many options for Mayor Scary Tree Monster.
You're telling me that 2 of the royal advisors want a meeting with a tree monster mayor who won his campaign by threatening to stomp on any opposition?
Stomp and thwomp, yes.
Sure. Let's see a little chaos.
May a scary tree monster humbly accepts entry into the sprawl.
Oh, well, that's very nice to hear.
To stomp and swamp any who oppose his demands.
Oops. Admitted the former fairy type. Yeah, good call. Otherwise, you would have been stomped and thumped. But I didn't get 4 stars. I don't see what we could have done differently. They look like zombies. They look like zombies. What did it say about zombies? Biting, no match for a fast walker. Herd them where you need them.
Can I see your papers, please? I didn't think that would work.
Can we give them the head and the bag? No. That would be so cool. Home of the soup. X-ray. Let's X-ray the zombies.
Oh, barf to the max.
Herd them. Let's whip them, because why not? It says herd them where you want them. They'll go that way.
They're wandering off. Bye, zombies.
The harmless, but on average, she did the right thing. We'll let zombies into the castle grounds. That just sounds like a recipe for disaster. Or a mole person.
Hi. You must be Lil. I was told to come to these gates so that I could be looked after by you. I'll be heading in now unless you need something else from me.
I need to know who you are and what you're doing here.
So, who told you to come see me?
Aw, geez. It's kind of a top secret project I'm working on. I don't think I should say much more about it. It's on the up and up, but I'm afraid it's also pretty hush-hush.
You mean the tunnel?
Name and species?
Always the same. Poxitani Polly, mole person.
Let me just turn to mole person in the good old monster manual.
I am not a monster. I am a person. A mole person. If you prick us, do we not bleed? Well, that's a bad example. We don't bleed easily. Mole people have exceptionally fast healing, but that's pseudoscience for another impassioned speech. I am not a monster, and I do not care to be labeled as such. With that, I shall take my leave. Goodbye.
No. That was definitely bad. I should not feel great about that. No, I'm going to rewind. I do not feel great about that at all. Let's try that again. But his name's Puxatawny.
Oh, hi.
I'm still going to look at the page. I still need to know. I trust you.
So, who told you?
Aw, jeez.
Top secret. Whoa. And they sent you straight to me, eh? Yep, that sounds about right. I'm kind of the best guardsman on the force these days.
That's not what I was told.
What were you told?
I was told that you were trustworthy if a bit... Well, that's not important. I was told you were trustworthy. The GLA floated a plan to dig a tunnel under the outer walls to access essential supplies from the outside. I'm here to get the project started.
Yes, I figured you were. But it's good to get a thing on it.
Wait a minute. Didn't I see you at the GLA? The whole traitor in our midst thing?
Yep, that was me. I always seem to get pulled into those lineups. One of the downsides of being a mole person.
Yeah, I never really understood the whole mole being a spy thing either.
Nobody knows, and it really hurts my feelings.
That's terrible. From now on, I'll make it my mission to use mole only to refer to mole people, or actual moles, not traitors or spies.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Okay, we'll let you in, seeing as we know that you're here for the top secret project. We didn't mean to be mean to you the first time. We just really wanted you to tell us why you were here. Because we have to do our job.
I'll be off to take care of this top secret assignment. Thanks, kid. I knew I was right to come to your gate.
Yay! Yeah, level 8. Go me. Still annoyed I didn't get 4 stars on the other one, but I'm not going to get 4 stars.
Hello.
Oh god! It's the creepy singing person that kind of looked like Belle or a nun.
Hell, you are actually a nightmare come to life.
Is it the belt?
What? No.
Is it the knife and the hockey mask?
And the knife glove. Yes.
Are you sure it's not the belt? Because I have a big job interview today, and I don't want anything to ruin it.
It's not the belt. So, what's your name?
Greaves. First name, Stabitha.
Stabitha Greaves. Terrifying figure of utter horror. I do not have you on my list.
Oh, they don't know I'm coming.
And you said you had a job interview today in the sprawl?
Well, not in the sprawl, but cutting through would save me some travel time. I'm headed to the outdoor wilderness camp at Lake Scream and Die. I'm applying to be a camp counselor. Well, reapplying.
Do you think you're, dressed appropriately to be a camp counselor?
It is the belt, isn't it?
It's not the belt.
Because I got it as a gift, and I'm only wearing it because I feel obligated.
Can we assume that anything I talk about in the future is 100% not belt related?
We can try. That night I died in the woods, a demonic spirit of vengeance possessed my shattered heart and brought my twisted corpse back to life. Now I am cursed to wander the campgrounds of Lake Scream and Die at night until I have slaughtered every last person who had a hand in my death. I just hope I can make it through the job's 90-day probation period.
Mm-hmm. That was probably kind of silly.
Just these here knife hands. This outfit doesn't really have pockets.
What's with those? Is that really practical?
Honestly, no. But it looks scary, so it serves that purpose.
Ever forget you have it on and go to scratch somewhere?
All the time. Why do you think I'm wearing the mask? And what's worse is that it's allergy season.
Jail. If we're not going to get killed. We tried to jail the witch. That didn't work. One of these days we'll get to jail somebody.
Tabitha Greaves, you are hereby under arrest for the crime of wanting to kill a bunch of teenagers.
I don't want to kill them. It's just been my sole purpose, driven by demonic motivation since I was raised from the dead.
Save it for the courts. So long, Stabitha.
Sorry, I forgot I cut your phone line and didn't fix it. I hate to leave you vulnerable.
That's very considerate of you, Stabitha. How did you escape the guards taking you to prison?
Oh, I killed them. Anyways, guess I'm taking the long way to Lake Scream and Die. If I don't get the job, because I was running late, I'll come back and tell you all about it.
Oh God, what have I done?
We tried to put away a dangerous criminal. Was there a way to stop her? Okay, I don't know, but we're going to try. I'll take not getting 4 stars for the tree monster as long as we don't get people killed. Okay.
Hello.
Holy hell!
Is it the
What?
Maybe we can tell
Is it
her
the
it's the
knife?
belt.
And the knife glove.
Are you sure?
It's not the... So...
Greed. Oh,
And you said you...
what?
Outdoor wilderness. I didn't know there was such a thing as indoor wilderness.
What do you think houseplants are?
Touché. Maybe we should do a little pre-interview. You know, for practice.
Good idea.
So, Stabitha, why do you want to work at this horribly named camp?
Oh, I've been a camper at Lake Scream and Die for a while now. I met all my friends there. I died there. It's been a major part of my life.
Oh my, wow, okay. And what would you say is your biggest strength?
Punctuality.
And your biggest weakness?
Probably wanting to kill all the other camp counselors in gruesome and horrific ways.
Yeah, I'd say that would be a strong deterrent.
But please, you have to give me this job. I have so much vengeful spirit inside of me towards those camp counselors who lured me out into the woods that night and left me to die. Please, reconsider.
Calm down, Stabitha. I'm not the actual interviewer. But again, you know, if I was, everything you just said would not be helpful.
I mean, do we have anything on vengeful spirits?
Since you're here in front of me and not dead, I guess those camp counselors didn't kill you after all. So, there's no need for revenge, right?
That night I died in the woods. A demonic spirit of vengeance possessed my shattered heart and brought my twisted corpse back to life. Now, I am cursed to wander the campgrounds of Lake Scream and Die at night until I have slaughtered every last person who had a hand in my death. I just hope I can make it through the job's 90-day probation period.
It'll be tough not to kill anyone in that 90-day probation period.
You're telling me, but I'll try to keep busy with arts and crafts.
I don't know what I can do here.
Now, Stabitha, promise you're not gonna murder me.
I can't promise that.
But I'm not gonna let you in.
I understand. You're just doing your job. I guess I'm taking the long way to Lake Scream and Die. If I don't get the job because I was running late, I'll come back and tell you all about it.
Oh God, what have I done?
Well, at least people didn't die.
Sorry, I forgot I cut your phone line and didn't...
That's very considerate of you, Stabitha.
Sure you don't want to change your mind about letting me in?
No, I really don't think I should let you in.
Okay, I admire your conviction.
Okay, thank you, Stabitha.
Okay. Was there a way we could have saved them? Well, we got 3 stars. I'll take 3 stars. I don't know how we get through that. And I'm not wasting more rewinds. I was hoping we'd get the little goblin.
There may not be something strange going on in your general vicinity.
There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbuster.
Who are you now?
Ghost finders.
There's no such thing as ghosts.
Ghost finders? So what, you find ghosts?
That's right.
People call us when they suspect some paranormal activities. We come in and we find out what's what.
Listen, buddy, you're not fooling me. Everyone knows ghosts don't exist.
That is what all the experts say.
And the scholars.
And the historians.
And just about everyone else around the sprawl. But are you sure they don't?
Our book says so.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
But not 100%?
Well, not 100.
Boom! Ghost finders at your service.
It's common knowledge that there's no such thing as ghosts, but people will pay a pretty penny to commune with their lost loved ones. If we provide a bit of comfort to people in need, what's the harm?
Especially if they've happened to prepare a little dinner as well. Maybe some finger foods. Hard to get a proper home-cooked meal these days, and typically there's some food to go around after a death.
Can we send them to jail for
All right,
exploitation?
letting go of the fact that I'm almost positive that ghosts aren't real, how would you find them?
It takes an incredible amount of energy to find wraiths, specters, and other phantom apparitions, you know.
Energy? Like from power crystals?
Yep.
You expect me to believe that you can really find ghosts with power crystals?
Sure can. You just drop one in the valve of my trusty Ghostometer 3000 here, and then it whirls around in the proton part, then poof! Ghost found.
I have doubt.
Can we send them to jail for trying to deceive people? We've not managed to send anyone to jail yet.
I guess we'll have to take our equipment to the jail and see if we can find any ghosts there. And remember, kid, if there's something strange and it don't look good...
Who are you gonna call?
Just go already.
Ghost finders.
You're a friend of no ghosts. You know, put up with con artists either good for you, but are you 100% sure that ghosts don't exist? Yes. 3 stars is good enough. It's not 4, but it'll do. Oh,
it is imperative that you invite me in. The sun is coming up.
You again? You're the most blatant vampire I've ever seen. I'm not gonna invite you in. Also, stop putting it that way. It's creepy.
So rude. Are you sure you won't hear me out? After our last interaction, you know, the one where you wasted my evening counting that infernal bag of rice.
That was brilliant.
I met my lovely bride, Myrna, who now waits for me with a group of our close friends and family to tie the knot in the vampire crypt. Please, invite me in for eternal love's sake.
It just sounds so creepy when you ask me to invite you in. Like every human instinct tells me not to. Just give me more to work with, Heine.
Heinrich, Well, Lil, as you may or may not know, in addition to being a vampire, yes, I said it, I am a chiropractor for creatures of the night. We feel pain too. Good lumbar support is rare these days. Well, I wish to continue to be a pillar of my community. I wish to marry the love of my life, Myrna, and we hope to start a family together someday.
Can vampires be dads?
I mean, I wasn't really looking to have the talk with you tonight.
They can be dads. They may not be able to, like, biologically create children. That doesn't mean they can't be a dad. Don't be so... whatever the word is that I'm looking for.
Not what I meant. I think I've got enough to go on now.
Really?
Finally, I can still make it!
Deny.
Just not buying what you're selling. And oh, look, the sun is coming up.
Oh,
I don't know what just happened at the end there, and I'm slightly disturbed. We definitely did the right thing with the witch. The mole person. I'm not sure we could have done any better with that. And the vampire didn't even register. Let's just have the next... Myrna? I want to say Myrna's the name of the little old lady, but... Oh, we didn't get our little thing. Oh, we haven't finished the day yet. Usually we get our little what happened to all the characters person things. It's Queen Desdemona.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Chuck.
Hi, Lil. Sorry to bother you so late, but Desdemona has something to discuss with you.
What's the story with the new bling?
It was a gift from Tyronius on behalf of the Mages Guild.
It looks like the eye of freaking Sauron.
Tyronius has been giving me big bad guy energy since level 1. I would ditch that amulet immediately.
That is for me to decide. Lil, I have something I need to tell you.
Desi,
please.
I know we talked about this, but are you sure? Lil's done a lot for us.
Oh.
I am not having this conversation again. It is entirely inappropriate what you've been put through. That is why tomorrow will be your last guard shift.
I mean, what?
We're at war. I've been doing a good job, I think. I feel like in lots of little ways I've been, I don't know, changing the course of fate.
Desi, sure, she's a kid. And no, it's probably not fair. But she's proven she's more than meets the eye plenty of times. You were the reason I asked her to uncover the spy in the GLA.
I'm thinking that the pretty necklace is influencing. And also, yes, we should not be exploited like this, but it's been fun.
True as that may be, it's time she was relieved of her duty.
Where is all of this coming from? I thought we were, you know, friends.
Friends? With you? Someone who has been acting in her own self-interest against the crown? Tyronius has told me the true nature of your character.
I thought you were going to tell me my dad was dead. So, you know, at least this is something I can deal with.
Tyronius? He's nuts, and he gives off real main villain energy. Why would you believe anything that creepy ghoul factory has to say?
Because the necklace is influencing her.
Because he has accepted the role as my advisor.
He's your 4th advisor?
4th, and perhaps only, if the other 3 remain so utterly useless.
You're gonna fire Stryker? I mean, I get Shit Cannon Ash and Malcolm, but don't you think it's better to, you know, have multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions?
Not anymore. And neither does Tyronius. He also thinks it is time for this little game to be over.
These don't sound like your words.
She's right, honey. They don't.
Listen to me. I have made my decision. Tomorrow will be your final shift. We will not suffer those who speak against the Queen of the Sprawl.
Desdemona, listen to yourself.
I will not be spoken to like that by a filthy...
She pauses.
I'm sorry. I'm under so much pressure. I need to lie down. I don't feel quite like myself right now. Lil, I'm sorry, but it's almost time for the end. Chuck, take me home.
Get that amulet off her, Chuck.
This doesn't make any sense. I've worked my ass off for you and the bloody sprawl, not to mention the idiot triplet advisors, and now you're following that Tyronius asshole's advice? Fine, I quit.
You can't quit. You were already relieved of duty.
This sucks.
I'm sorry, Lil. I'll try to talk to her. Good night.
We didn't get to recruit anyone today. Because it was a night shift. We also didn't see the little goblin dude. Teeny tiny McGoblin. Lil has foiled Brunhild the morally questionable, to say the least, plan to fatten the children of the sprawl with candy and then bake them into pies, the witch left in a huff. She took a hard look at her scheme and really thought about why people were often disgusted at the idea of eating pies made of children, so she pivoted and created a line of vegan apple pies. After a month of tweaking her recipe to perfection, she baked some of the most incredible pies you ever tasted. She made the cover of the Sprawl Tattle and newspaper and was declared best new restaurant, and there was much rejoicing. I'm happy with that. A scary tree monster arrived at the Sprawl City Hall just as the other councillors were voting on a controversial new bill, a bill that included, amongst other things, plans to cut down his darkwood forest on the outskirts of Calador. There was no way May Screed Tree Monster was going to let them cut down his home. He immediately halted the vote and commenced with what witnesses called the most drawn-out and confusing filibuster speech they had ever heard. Sure, Mayor Scary Tree Monster didn't speak as slowly as some of his aunt cousins, but he knew how to take his time when needed to. Filibuster worked, the vote was rejected, and the bill did not pass. This was the highlight of Mayor Scary Tree Monster's political career. No longer would the denizens of the forest need to worry about use darkwood forest lumber to build orphanages for sick and injured children separated from their parents by the war and help them get their parents back, Bill. Oh, not anymore. Oh, okay. Zombies. As the zombie horde meandered away from the sprawl, one of the undead zombies strayed from the pack. This zombie found himself wandering into a party at a beach house on the crystal shores of Lake Inez. Amazingly, he was the former owner of the house and was quickly recognised by two of his former employees at the party. They knew that guests would be alarmed at seeing their former friend in his current zombified form, so they came up with a harebrained scheme to pretend he wasn't a zombie and began to move him from room to room, waving and nodding him at all the unsuspecting party guests. Unfortunately, since it was a zombie and not just a corpse, this whimsical reenactment of the movie Weekend at Bernie's took a dark turn. The zombie immediately bit his two former employees, turning them both into brain-hungry monsters. The three spent the remainder of the party biting and turning the other guests. The zombie would have been the perfect host, except for one small thing. He was undead. I've not seen Weekend at Bernie's. With the arrival of Punxsutawney Paulie, the build a secret tunnel to get supplies from the outside plan could officially get underway. The project was completed in record time, with the team leader Paulie attributing some of its success to having had the opportunity to unpack and talk through the secret plan on his way into the city. For the first time in months, substantial amounts of food made its way into the sprawl. I mean, that's good at least. Tabitha Greaves arrived at the camp at Lake Scream and died just after nightfall. All the campers were asleep in their cabins and the councillors were gathered down by the water for an end of summer bash. Over a roaring bonfire, the councillors went around the circle playing guitars and singing, talking about their favourite memories from the summer. Some of them mentioned the outdoor games, others mentioned hooking up with the councillors, and one of them even mentioned enjoying the camp food. Yuck. But it was not one of them mentioned what had happened to Stabitha. It seemed Stabitha concealed on the bushes that they had really enjoyed themselves the night she'd died. How they laughed when they tormented and teased her until she couldn't take any more of their laughing, and ran out into the darkness, fell off a cliff and down onto the rocks at the bottom of the quarry. Or how she screamed out for help, for anyone to help, but no one could hear her because they were all too busy laughing. As the fire died down and the sound of the last poorly played guitar chord hung in the air, Stabitha Greaves emerged from the bushes and ran towards the terrified group of camp councillors. One by one she hunted them down and picked them off as they screamed in terror. Screaming was all anyone could hear, except of course for Stabitha. She was too busy laughing to notice. Needless to say, she didn't make it all the way through the 90-day probation period and didn't get the camp councillor job. In prison in the dungeons, the Ghost Finders made a deal with Malcolm. They would find him a ghost and he would set them free. To this day, Ghost Finders are still finding. Deep down, the duo knows they should never have given up their first business idea, pet school. control. Ooh. No stars, but that didn't seem to count against us. With Count Heinrich von Pyre reduced to a pile of ash, Minna Herkin was stood up at the altar. On the plus side, she was also free from the Count's curse and control, and eventually rekindled a romance with her old fling, Jonathan. They got married and had a son named Quincy. They were a very boring family. Sprawl lost one of its best chiropractors that night. Rest in peace, Heinrich. You were too beautiful for this world. I don't even know what to do with that, but I got a bloop for finishing the night shift 2. Complete level 10. 2 levels left. Level 11.
And the already spread-thin guard force is calling it the worst night of, and I quote, creepy shit they've ever seen on St. Swithin's Day. And that's saying a lot. So if you see any of the few guards trying their darndest to keep things together inside our fair city walls, just go up and give them a hug, because Po Buddy's nerfect. I'm sorry, there appears to be a typo in that last statement. You're listening to The Morning Crawl, where we won't be playing any of today's top hit music because we will be keeping all frequencies clear in the event of an emergency broadcast. This is Dodger, signing off alone because all of my animal co-hosts were turned into food rations.
Well, that's really sad. Oh, we have a letter though.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Dear Lil, I haven't received your last letter yet. I really could have used the pick-me-up.
Oh no, because
Things are
the
getting
stamp,
really
the hat guy.
hectic here. Everyone is busy getting ready for the upcoming naval battle. Even though I don't have any training at all, I'm getting stationed on one of the attack boats on the front lines. But don't worry, I overheard the Admiral say that there may be a plan brewing to unleash a ferocious sea monster, if they can find one. But they'll have to make sure there aren't allies in the water when they do. So that sounds like a plan, right?
So today we get to recruit naval people.
I don't really know what's in store for me, but I'm doing my very best so I can get home, and we can finally get our lives back on the right track. Wish me luck. I think I'll need it this time. Love, Dad.
I guess all the fighting has disrupted the postal service? Oh, the humanity!
Well, at least you sent a mushy one for when he gets it.
I heard the news. This is your last shift down here at the shed.
Hey, Gabby.
It sure is. I may not always get 4 stars, but I think I've been pulling my weight around here.
We got 4 stars a couple of times.
Seems pretty weird to pull me off duty, just as everything seems to be at an all-time level of terrible.
Speaking of things being terrible, let's make sure you're all stocked up for your shift.
Yeah. Right, okay. Metal detector upgrade. We've got 11 crystals, so 9, 11. Oh, we should probably buy some crystals. No, we'll get more crystals. I think that's going to be the best. I mean, we may as well sell off these things. Get some more money. Go on, I'll upgrade the bullwhip. May as well
Are
use the
you
money.
sure you've got everything you need? I've got a big walk to the east gate ahead of me.
Thanks for everything, Garby.
Okay, what's the roll with? This message is for Guardsman Lil. Hi Lil, they're letting me add something to the writ, isn't that neat? I just wanted to let you know that the Cyclops was the mole and the GLA has been able to successfully do 5 missions without incident thanks to your help. Have a great last day. I'm sorry I couldn't convince Desi to keep you on longer. Chuck. Somebody left the door to the food reserves open last night and the enchanted ice melted away. Looking at you, Randy, wanting to stock with fresh, non-rotten food, so please be on the lookout for that. Middle manager Mike Melroy. Attention, Randy's friends and colleagues, he's officially exiled from the sprawl. Middle manager Mike Melroy. We have confirmed once again that the previous battle was won in large part due to the state of the drafted soldiers' equipment. It is your job to turn coal into diamonds. See if there's any way to improve the state of the drafted soldiers before signing them up. Well, last time we managed to give the dragon lady a whip, and that was beautiful. We put out a call for mercenaries to assist in our defences. Sprawl treasury budget has been allocated for this initiative. Try not to overspend the Queendom's money. To get the best bang for our buck, it will be reflected in your style ranking. As a result of the Sprawl's mummies and daddies being turned into cannon fodder, I'm seeing a lot of vagrant hooliganism from the feral and orphaned youths. Don't be taken, by their rosy cheeks and recently lost baby teeth smiles. Some of them are real stinkers. Malcolm. Okay, thanks, Malcolm. Okay, so. Yes, we could have done with 2 more crystals, but we just didn't have any more cash. Or 1 more crystal and not upgraded that, but anyway. How's everyone's weekends go? Oh, hello! You're the soup lady.
Hi, it's me, Kelly. I remember you from the wedding. You hired me to serve the soup to all those bigwigs. Why they wanted Monty's soup at the royal wedding, I have no clue, but you know, rich people. I've got a wagon full of food for my boss to help with the whole people dying of starvation thing.
I didn't know Monty's was part of the war effort.
Oh, yeah, we have been slammed at Monty's lately. What with all the food rationing, we're running out of soup. I had to go all the way to the Monty's in Caladar to get supplies. Heck of a trek for a Cyclops in heels.
There wasn't anywhere closer you could have got food from?
No. The Monty's in Scarborough was burnt down when the duchy was sacked, and the only other Monty's is in Fireball Canyon. But their food is all weird and pixelated. So Caladar it is.
I'm gonna x-ray your really weird looking wagon thing there.
Whoa! Your wagon is full of rotten food.
Well, it wasn't rotten when I picked it up 2 weeks ago.
That's really not great.
Yeah, we're not bringing in rotten food.
What kind of food did you get?
I don't know. Stuff for soup? I didn't ask too many questions. They seemed to know what we needed. Anyway, my manager gave me a list. Here, take a look.
She answered a list of ingredients. Pretty standard stuff. Most of them are marked perishable.
Doesn't perishable mean the food will go bad after a while?
Huh. Yeah, I guess it does.
Sorry, lady, but we don't want rotten food.
Hey, kid. I don't gotta take this from you, too. I get enough of this kind of treatment from Monty. You want to deal with this food, then do it. I'm out of here.
I'd let you in, just not the food. Sprawl's desperate for food, but is not desperate for dysentery. Good catch. Yay, we got 4 stars. Hello?
A blinding rage fills my eyes. It is the gatekeeper who ruined my wedding day. How have you, honorless child, been allowed to keep such an important position?
Kapla?
Thank the walls of your shed for protecting you from the taste of my blade. If I still had it. Kapla!
Why are you...
Despite my blood feud with you, Guardian, it does not please me that the Sprawl has been so brutally punished by the Kingdom of Petrard. This war has been conducted most dishonorably by those pathetic Petrardians, and your city has been ruined. Much in the same way as you ruined my wedding.
I doubt you could even help us if you wanted to. Marvog is no match for the might of the Kingdom of Petrard.
You are attempting to use tricky reverse psychology against me. It will fail.
That's what Prince Phineas said too. He figured you'd be too dumb to understand what it was.
He said that? Too dumb, eh? Well, I will destroy the kingdom of Petrard myself.
By expertly using reverse psychology and turning their pride against them, they became a powerful agent for the sprawl. Right on. We didn't need to do anything other than tease them, doubt them. That was great. Easy 4 stars. Hello.
Hail, Groundwalker. I am Marabella.
Oh, but it said that we can't unleash the sea monster if there are people in the water.
Hi, I'm Lil. Anything else?
I don't know. I've never been above water before. You lead the way.
Okay, what you doing here, Marabella?
I have an official message from the leaders of my people. This is an official notice that the thalassocracy of...
The what now?
Thalassocracy. It's the word used for an empire that is primarily made up of maritime or seaborne areas.
Nice. You were...
Learned a new word today. Continue.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed...
Sorry, one more time. Bubbletown?
Uh-huh. That's the name of my thalassocracy.
Bubbletown. Got it. On you go.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed to the defense of the sprawl. That's the end.
The mer people of Bubbletown are gonna save us, eh? Are you a warlike people? The Bubbletownnians?
Well, we don't like it, but we are quite good at it. We used to be a peaceful people, skilled more in song and art, but we lost our song many years ago, and now we know only war.
Oh, that's rather sad.
That is rather sad. You could help.
As powerful as my people are with their nets and tridents, I think our most powerful weapon was our song. It could move the ocean itself, but we have lost it. Legend has it that our song has been sealed away somewhere secure, and one day it will be recovered. But where or when that is remains a mystery to me.
Sealed away in somewhere secure. Can we decode
I don't
it?
think I can use this right now.
Okay, can we x-ray them?
This old shell holds the message I have been sent to deliver to you. This shell retains sound. They say it can even hold on to sounds from many years ago, like an archive or time capsule. I've always wondered what other sounds might be hidden in this shell.
We need to get it to use the shell. We need to rewind. How do we get it to use the shell?
Hail, Groundwalker.
Hi, I'm Lil.
I don't know. This old shell holds the message I... This shell retains sound. I've always wondered...
Let me see that shell.
There we go. Now we can decode the shell. Make them stronger. The delicate runes content in the shell suggests that breaking it is the only way to unlock its archived contents if you've forgotten your password.
Hope this works.
Yeah! Oh no, my shell! That music! It is the song of my people! The lost song was trapped inside this shell all along! Thank you so much! The mer people of Bubbletown will sing their devastating war song once again.
Aw, look at a little sat like that. That is so beautiful.
Okay, what you doing here, Marabella?
I have an official message from the leaders of my people.
The what now?
Okay.
Sorry.
Uh-huh. That's
Bubbletown.
okay.
The mer people above.
Well, we don't like it, but we are quite.
Oh, that's.
Okay, I think we're good. No monster, but if we draft an entire freaking town that can do a murderous song, maybe?
All right, Marabella, get in there and sing your heart out. You're officially drafted.
Thank you, Lil, and thank you for helping me find my song. And with that song in my heart, I will rip out the enemy's heart and feel their warm blood fall upon my scaled body.
You do you, Marabella.
Just don't kill my dad.
This is the place. I got the call. I'm a mercenary.
Mm-hmm.
Your move, kid.
Okay, what's your deal?
The deal is simple, kid. You let me in, and I will jumpstart your city's defenses and give your leadership precious information about your enemies.
Oh, cool.
Not so fast. You don't let me in, I'm taking the same info about the sprawl and selling it to the highest bidder.
Okay, come on in.
Not so fast. It'll cost you.
How much?
Well, that's up for
We have
negotiation.
no money.
How do I know you're good for it?
A Bangdalorian always keeps their word.
Okay, how much?
All right, 1,000 gold.
We have we have 0.
500 gold.
Fine, 500 gold.
We don't have money? Oh, we have budget. Right, we do have budget.
Bangdalorians have developed complete immunity to any sort of truth spray through our training from birth. This proves vital to our work as intergalactic bounty hunters.
Aw, nerds.
Okay, so that was a waste of a truth spray, but... He's got a gun.
Tools of the trade. You have yours, I have mine.
We now have a gun.
Yoink.
What? Aw, dang it.
Let's see what that gives us as a rating, and then we can learn from it.
I'll assist your city with its defenses and provide enemy intel for the agreed upon price of 500 gold.
Here, take this contract to the castle. They'll settle up with you.
A pleasure doing business with you, kid.
Oh, okay. Lowest possible price. Okay, cool, and we got a gun. We can sell it to then get crystals. We don't want to actually use the gun, but we got 4 stars.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Gary Dolt, son of B and Brian Dolt, and I wish to pass. Will you require anything else?
Geary, it's me, Lil, remember? Magnus the Magnificent?
Of course. Pleasure to see you again, Lil. Now let me pass. I'm off to a meeting at the Mages Guild. I don't know if you heard, but I'm well on my way to becoming a full-fledged mage, a card-carrying member of the guild. Heading in right now to meet with my tutor, Master Tyronius Athanatos. He's not much for having a laugh, but I've learned so much from him.
I didn't know that you had any magical abilities at all. Didn't seem like you did last time we met anyway.
Well, I'm just a late bloomer. Master Tyronius has told me that I show great potential as a student, or apprentice, as we are called in the guild.
I don't think I want to send him over, particularly.
I've been summoned to the side of my mentor, the powerful Master Tyronius Athanatos. He is pushing the Mages Guild toward what he has dubbed a grand realignment, putting mages at their proper place in the center of power. If I play my cards right, I could end up being Tyronius's right-hand goblin. Any day now, we will rise again. My magical skills have flourished exponentially ever since my precious birthday present. Julian, that sweet simpleton, gave me this. I added the pure, unrefined power crystal to my wand, and now I can truly feel the magic coursing through my veins. My wand! My power crystal! You tricked us into giving it to you! The tricksy little gate guard stole it from us! Our power! Our
Precious?
You seem really precious about it.
You took away this darker, more powerful version of Gary the Goblin's new toy. You saved Gary! Yes! 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 We saved Gary. We got an achievement for it. And we got 4 stars and a wand, which we can probably sell. We get very mercenary about. Oh, hello.
Avast, Petey! There blows a fine, upstanding guardsman.
Upstanding guardsman,
We'll take our ship and blast our way through whatever scurvy barnacles are attacking the sprawl's waterways. Yarr!
So, you're saying you'd like to be drafted?
Aye, aye. That's a much more concise way to say it. Yarr!
Your ship doesn't look very good. And we're out of freaking X-ray. Oh, no. Okay.
This pirate persona is really hard to keep up. And when the parents come to the ship with their kids for the birthday parties, sometimes I look in the mirror and I don't know who is looking back at me.
Existential crisis,
That's exactly what it is, Peter. An existential crisis.
Having one too,
I'm captain of a ship called the Fermenter. Kind of a play on words there. We actually operate primarily as a brewery. We transport our beer on the ship and sell it to markets via an interconnected series of waterways. Surprisingly economical to take the beer to the customers rather than have them come to us.
Surprisingly economical,
Aren't you worried about being drafted? With all the beer on your ships, what if you have an accident in battle? All your hard work would be washed away into the sea.
Well, that's just the risk we'll have to take to defend the sprawl. Does that sound good to you?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I wish I could have X-rayed, but...
I'm captain of a ship called the Fermenter. Kind of a play on words.
You're just going to tell me the same thing?
Yar, all the sudsy Gralga pirate could ever chug all aboard the dread ship Fermenter. 'Tis a pirate's life for me, yar.
Oh, God. Is that what I sound like?
It's a really annoying character voice,
Yeah, I'm going to go with no. That sounds like a really bad idea.
Oh gosh, this is really gonna hurt morale back at the ship. People were so excited to serve their queen and country. Oh well, best of luck to you. Come on, Peter. Back to the ship we go. Yar.
I feel like drunk people, not a good plan.
Wallow in pity,
We could be wrong, but I think bloodthirsty mermaids definitely better than drunk pirates. Please be teeny tiny MacGuffin.
Hello, I'm here to join my family in the refugee camp at the docks.
Aww.
Are you teeny tiny
What's your
MacGuffin?
name, little buddy?
My name's Teeny Tom McGoblin on account of I'm so teeny, and my last name's McGoblin. Me dad and mum and sisters already came through the gates. I was lagging behind on account of me bum leg.
Aw, what happened to your leg?
It fell off.
Oh.
Aren't limbs supposed to, you know, stay attached?
I'm too poor to have limbs that stay attached.
I know your dad. He's Seamus McGoblin, right? The artist.
Him an artist? No, Mum. He has a real job. He's a painter. He paints things.
We're just gonna let him in. Because the guy said please don't, like, you know, whatever. And it's a one-legged goblin. The worst that
All
can
right,
happen.
you little cutie pie. You're free to go in.
Thank you kindly, Mum. And God bless you.
Tell your
What
dad
could
I
possibly
say
go
hello.
wrong?
I will, Mum. Oh, I'm so excited to see him, and me mum, and even me sisters. I'm gonna head straight there. I won't even stop to rob any elderly people at knife point.
Aw, that's so... Wait, what?
Well, maybe I'll nick just one geezer, you know, for sport. Toodaloo for now.
Oh my god, what have I done?
What have I done? You've known Seamus McGoblin since level 2. Be overjoyed to see his son. That's 3 stars. We may as well metal detect him. That's not gonna hurt. Confiscate the knife, maybe?
Aww.
We got taken in. We've got metal detector.
Is that a knife you have on you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I scanned you and it shows you're carrying a knife.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Your machine's broken.
You're too young to be carrying a knife.
Mind your own business. Try it and I'll cut your off.
Whoa, that took a turn.
I love me dad and me mum and even me sisters so much. Sometimes I feel like I could just burst when I see them. They all treat me with such kindness and help me when it's hard for me to get around. Sometimes dad lets me ride on his shoulders and I feel 10 feet tall. That's the truth. And I ain't hiding anything except for me knife I use for robbing elderly people. I love robbing elderly people and I won't stop. I'll never stop. It gives me a thrill like nothing else does. I'll die before I stop. No elderly person is safe from me and me robbing knife.
Oh my god. What's your name, little buddy?
My name's Teeny Tom McGoblin on account of I'm so teeny, and my last name's McGoblin. Me dad and mum and sisters already came through the gates. I was lagging behind on account of me bum leg.
Aw,
It fell off.
aren't limbs supposed...
I'm too poor.
I think I'm gonna have to see some ID.
I'm too poor to have ID.
We didn't get the knife. Ooh, we get money for that. Get lots of money for that. Gets an upgrade. I'm sorry, but as much as I like Seamus McGoblin, you just admitted to a crime, my little mate.
Teeny Tom, you're going to jail for a long time.
Is this because I like to rob elderly people at knife point?
Yes.
Yes, 100%. That's the reason.
You don't know me? Over here stepping all up on me like a prison don't scare me. Bring it on.
That went south very quickly.
Holy crap! You seem so harmless in your introduction.
That's called a ruse. See you on the outside in 5 to 10. I'm gonna get jacked on the inside.
Jailed the pint-sized sociopath and saved the octogenarians of the sprawl. They'll live to cheek pinch another day. That was almost scary. Oh my gosh!
Is this where to sign up for the draft?
Yes, it is.
I'm almost out of stuffs.
Wonderful.
I'm very much out of anything useful. So
Would you
tell
like
me.
to be drafted to fight in the war?
Oh no, it's not for me. It's for him.
For who?
My pet fish, Dennis.
I'm not sure that I can draft a pet fish. Does Dennis want to fight?
He wants to fight, all right, and he is very good at it. I promise you.
All I can do is talk.
He really is quite a violent fish.
Yeah, but come on, he's a pet fish.
He'll tear right through anyone or anything in his path.
That sounds like a really bad thing.
Dennis here has gone 28-0 in the admittedly immoral and illegal underground fish fights that happen down at the docks. Or at least they used to before they set up that refugee camp. He's undefeated and shows no signs of slowing down.
Fish fights? People bring their pet fish to the docks, put them in an aquarium, and watch them battle to the death?
You've pretty much got it.
What a horrible world this is.
I don't think that's a good idea. I feel like he would eat our people as well as the enemy.
I'm sorry, I can't draft you.
Not me, remember? It's for the fish.
I'm sorry, I can't draft him either.
It's our last shift. But we got 4 stars. 30 gold. 4-star level 11. Okay. So there'll be another battle-y fight. We lost the first one because we're trying to sort out a love triangle. And there should be another result of what we did today. Should be good. I'm glad we saved Gary. Okay, what are the rats doing? Oh. Oh. That's slightly better than when I was
You should see the look on your dumb face.
She looked like she was this close to peeing her pants.
Nuh-uh.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise, Princess Pea Pants. Wait till you see.
Shh, don't spoil it.
Okay. Congrats on not having a job anymore. We're glad to have you back. Finally.
Yeah.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise,
Shh, don't.
Hey, Arda, mind if I write a quick letter to my dad?
Yeah, maybe later, Lil, okay?
Maybe later. No, I have to send him one now.
It can wait. Enjoy your party. And your surprise is over there by the fire.
It's gonna be Dad.
But first, I know you're just a kid, but I'll mix you up any drink you'd like on the house to celebrate everything you've been doing around here. What'll it be?
Milk?
Coming right up.
We are a kid.
The letter can wait.
I'm sure between my job at the city council and as an administrator with the Guard Corps, if the sprawl was on the verge of catastrophic collapse from within and without, Mike Melroy would know about it.
That's
I
Mike
may be
Melroy,
baked
middle
out
manager.
of my gourd as per usual, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing bad omens everywhere. Something very bad is about to go down. Oh, Lil, congratulations! What a party! Are you having a good time?
Honestly, not really, but I'm trying to feel the love echo.
What's a love echo?
I'm gonna miss this.
I'm here to collect your badge and your gun.
What badge and gun?
No one gave you a badge and a gun? How the hell did you navigate your way through 11 levels without your badge and your gun?
'Cause I'm an 11-year-old kid.
There are plenty of ways to solve a problem without a gun.
But the badge, Lil. It's all in the badge.
I'm gonna miss this too.
I'll be sure to tell your tale in my travels if we survive this. Peace, little sister.
Peace, Echo. Please tell me Dad's at the fire.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the Great Magician. Alakazoo, Alakazee.
Is that my surprise?
By the beard of Bertram Bartleby the Bloated, I appear.
Edward, the official officiant.
It's the Edward, the Great Magician again. Come out of retirement to play one more preteen birthday party. How old are you today, little girl? I actually picked up a few tricks from a true blue real deal mage I met. Lil, I am small but nimble with a bushy tail. In trees I scamper, never to fail.
A squirrel?
I gather my food and store it with care. Do you know what animal I am? Do you dare? That's right! A sparrow!
No, a squirrel.
Ta-da!
What? Sparrows don't have bushy tails, and since when do they scamper through trees?
When they're not flying, of course.
Yeah, okay, you got me there, the Edward.
Do you have time for another?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. I'm small and petite, with feathers so fine. I sing sweet melodies, a sound so
Nightingale.
divine. I flit and flutter through the air with ease, and build my home high up in the trees. Who am I? Can you guess my name? I'm a little bird that's known for its fame.
Nightingale?
That's right! It's another sparrow! Ta-da!
I mean, the little bird on the card is kind of cute.
Okay, this time it actually made sense.
Made sense and amazed you!
Honestly, that was pretty great. Thanks for being at my party, the Edward. I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah, Dad's home. And the little lady's back.
There she is, my little guardsman.
And the hat guy has an amazing hat.
Dad? What are you doing here? Oh, I missed you so much. What is going on?
You stopped writing letters. I got worried something had happened to you.
What could happen to me? I wasn't the one off fighting a war, remember?
Yeah, but you get some pretty tough customers coming through that gate. Sometimes if you try to whip them, or even just talk to them in the wrong way, it's game over. I got worried.
Yeah, we did get game over twice.
So they let you leave the war because you were worried about your daughter? I mean, shouldn't you be fighting in an epic naval battle right about now?
No, they didn't. And yes, I should be. But I couldn't stand being at war for a second longer. I was actually pretty instrumental in winning a couple of battles out there. I did some amazing things for a chubby, middle-aged guy. I think all because I was thinking about you and wanting to keep you safe.
Things have been hard and weird and creepy, but I'm so glad you're here. I feel like I can take on anything if you've got my back. And I'm glad you didn't die.
I'm glad I didn't die too.
I could die any day now.
This isn't about you, Mrs. Abernathy.
I like Mrs. Abernathy.
All right, Seamus.
I'll be up to tuck you in soon. We can figure out what the rest of our lives will look like in the morning.
I want to talk to the hat guy, because he obviously lost my letter.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
It's pretty cool, though.
What? Really? Because I have to say, that's a pretty fantastic hat.
You should have seen my previous hat. Aye, my journey, it continues.
There's no pleasing some people.
I do hope you'll tell your father how good of a babysitter I've been while he's been away.
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to be looking after me?
I dressed you, I bathed you, I cooked you 3 square meals a day.
I don't know who you did that for, but it wasn't me.
I've been here, alone, this whole time.
Then tell me this. Who have I been bathing, Lil? Who?
Take your meds, Mrs. Abernathy.
I can't go out the door. Garby. Well, it's not like I can do any more stuff anyway. Yeah. Well, at least our dad's not in a naval battle. I'm okay with that. Without the arrival of the wagon carrying ingredients, Monty's home of the soup was in a real predicament. Just like he did during the Great Bowl shortage of O2, Monty was going to have to improvise. Throwing eggshells, wood shavings, and anything that seemed remotely edible into a pot, Monty created the new signature menu item, the Slim Pickens Stew. Everyone who ate it experienced intense gastrointestinal pain and explosive diarrhea. The restaurant took a substantial bribe to the health inspector and a very large mop to clean up the mess. Kelly put in her 2 weeks' notice and started looking for another job. She was tired of being indirectly responsible, poisoning so many people. Must we stop the rotten fruit? Brady Gargan was insulted to hear that Prince Phineas thought she was too dumb to know what reverse psychology was. How dare he think something like that? She thought she was going to have to think of a way to make good on her vow to defeat Petrard once and for all. But how exactly was she going to destroy the entire kingdom of Petrard? She started thinking this was going to be tough, maybe too tough. She probably shouldn't even try to do it, but maybe that's what she should do, to prove that it could be done, and that she was the only one brave enough to do it. But if she could be brave enough, anyone could, right? Maybe. Once to talk himself into and subsequently bat out of doing battle with Petrard, eventually drove the Praetor mad. Her people staged a coup and demanded a special ballet that would remove her as their leader, but maybe she should do the exact opposite of what they wanted, she thought. Maybe. Oh dear, we broke her brain. The intelligence gains from Bangalorian led to the evacuation of an outlying farming village before the enemy could attack, saving dozens of lives, a win for the Sprawl and a season of losses. Using the money raised for providing this intel, the Bangalorian was able to commission the design of a personal jetpack. His budget was a mere 500 gold, so it was an absolute hack job, but immediately exploded, severely burning his face. Thank goodness for the helmet he already possessed. Without the pure unrefined power crystal from Julian to increase his magical might, it didn't take long for Gary to fall out of favour with, or even the awareness of, the Dark Mages. According to his former mentor, Tyronius, Gary was just not Freedom Caucus material anymore. After being unceremoniously dumped by the Dark Mages, Gary went back to his work with Julian at the GLA. It took quite a bit of work to deprogram Gary, but with tenacity and a bit of luck, Carl the Troll finally got through to him and shattered Tyronius' hold. However, to this day, Gary catches himself losing time and drifting off whenever the light hits the power crystal just right, reminding him of his dreams of power and fire he once had during his time with the Mages. Teeny Tom became the Prince of Prison. He crafted makeshift shifts and used them without prejudice to grow his reputation. He eventually joined a gang called the Lil Rascals. It was easy to get members like Spanky and Buckwheat to accept him as their new leader, but there was a lot of pushback from their current leader Alfalfa and his handful of loyal followers, but they soon fell in line after Tom showed everyone how persuasive he can be with his shift. Let's just say they don't call him Alfalfa anymore. The McGoblin family couldn't afford Tom's bail, so the only reunion they had with their son was the telephone and behind a thick layer of glass. I think, honestly, they were better off. And we got a bloop, the final countdown. Completed level 11, so we should have a naval battle. Damn it, we lost. Should have had the fish. Mirabelle returned him to Bubbletown with a message to swim to battle. With their rediscovered battle song on their lips and in their hearts, Mirabelle and their tribe swam back and forth valiantly against Sprawl's armada. The pirates of Good Ship Fermenter sailed away from the battle, singing their shanties and brewing a new beer, a tasty porter called the Chocolate Deserter. Dennis ended his fish fighting career with an absolute ridiculous record of 117-0, with one draw when someone accidentally pulled the plug out of the bathtub he was fighting in. His retirement was marked by his induction into the Legal Fish Fighting Hall of Fame. His owner could not be more proud. Maybe we should have let the fish through. Morning came and the waters of Sprawl Harbour finally calmed. The enemy ships had left the harbour, but not before laying waste to the docks and the encampment that had sprung up there. Ward caught up with the refugees once again. There were no survivors. Shit. The destruction of the docks would have a massive impact not only on the Sprawl's military forces, but on its ability to receive essential supplies and food. A red sky shone bright that morning, an ominous portent of doom. And we buggered that one up, didn't we? Oops. I'm not very good at the whole war thing.
We have just received word that the enemy has overtaken the Sprawl's military forces. While the city's walls continue to hold, the remainder of the Petrardian forces are expected to join the siege in the coming days. This is a dark day for the Sprawl. As you can tell by my voice, this is a very serious thing I'm saying. We will be keeping this channel clear for instructions from the palace and other emergency updates.
I just don't have that killer instinct. I'm a pacifist. I don't believe in war as a solution.
I should find Dad. We need to get somewhere safe. Dad, I just heard the news. Oh, hello, Cecil. Welcome to my bedroom. Have you come to join us in being slaughtered by an invading army?
Sorry for the intrusion, but this is official business. I was sent by Queen Desdemona herself to retrieve the Chronometer 3000 device.
Never heard of it.
Isn't it the little doohickey that zapped me that one time?
Oh, right, that. Thanks, Dad. But I'm not just gonna give it to you, Cecil. Dr. B gave it to me and it's my job to protect it.
Well, my instructions are to bring you with me to the war room if you don't comply.
Then it sounds like I'm coming with you, Cece.
Don't call me that.
I'm coming too. I know you got fired, but does that mean I did too? Should I be at work right now?
Fine. Dad, suit up.
What makes you think I've got a suit?
Right. Let's go.
We should have let the fish through. Oh well. We'll try that next time.
Ah, there she is, Your Majesty. Lilith, the Gate Guardsman.
I don't think that's what my name is short for.
Yes, Lilith. I see you chose not to simply hand over the Chronometer 3000 as requested.
No, she did not. Stubborn as a mule, gets it from her mother. And I'm her dad, Hamish. Hello, Your Majesty. I'm here to inquire about getting my gate guard gig back.
Silence.
Where's Chuck?
Who?
The Goblin Revolutionary is securely under lock and key on charges of treason against Her Majesty.
That's crazy.
That's enough. Lilith, the Chronometer 3000, hand it over now.
No.
I beg your pardon?
I said no. 2 letters, full stop, full sentence.
Dr. B entrusted me with the Chronometer 3000 to test it out at the guard shed, so I could make sure that only the right people would make it into the sprawl.
A position you sullied with your own personal agenda and no longer hold. You do not need the chronometer any longer. Tyronius does.
I'm sorry, does that mean there's an opening?
How dare you interrupt Her Majesty, you useless, pathetic nobody guardsman!
Hey, now. So I am still a guardsman.
Enough of this. Guards, lock the doors. They are not leaving until they hand over the chronometer 3000.
It's too dangerous for me to just hand it over to you. You don't know its power.
I know more about the chronometer 3000 than you ever will, you impertinent smaggle.
What does Dr. B have to say about this?
Unfortunately, the good doctor is indisposed. There was a small mishap at the dig site, and let's just say she fell to her death.
What? You killed Dr. B?
Well, she was hanging at the edge of that pit when I left her, so who can say?
Who can say indeed?
I feel like I just want to rewind to whenever it was that he came in and stick him in jail.
Your Majesty, are you hearing this?
I thought we saved Gary.
Desdemona, snap out of it!
She can't help you now, child. The Athanatos Amulet of Total Mental Sublimation is among the oldest magic in the world, and its spell is not easily broken. Only the power of true friendship can release the spell's hold.
Butterfly effect, worst evil, yada yada. It's a game, Jesse. I can try it. If it doesn't work, I will rewind.
Lil, help me. My friend.
What? I didn't know you two were friends. Shit. Okay, new plan. Give me the chronometer 3000 now, or I'll kill you.
Why do you even want the chronometer anyway?
Why? What do you mean, why? The war is lost. Thousands of soldiers have died, and worse, those bloated Petrardians have access to the dig site. The sprawl has only been on the forefront of technological and magical advancement because of the power crystals discovered there. That's why you have the chronometer 3000 in the first place. But now the dig site is lost to us due to your poor choices. Make
To be fair,
right one now,
yes.
and hand over the device.
No, I'm not going to do that. I would rewind and just repick my choices for the war effort, so we won the battles. I won one of them.
Say I was to hand it over.
'Cause I had a dragon.
How would you fix everything?
Oh, your choices led to having Tyronis' speech. Okay, we got the villain monologue. That's what that was called, right? Villain speech. On a countdown. We saved Gary, but we did victory by air. There is a victory by land and a victory by sea. So there's definitely another playthrough in this. Some secret stuff.
Lil, I feel like I'm dropping the ball as the adult in the room. Should I be interjecting more?
You could try get the pendulum, the amulet off the queen.
Dad, shh.
All I have to do is get the princess to marry Prince Phineas instead of the Praetor, and kill the leader of the Goblin Liberation Army before he can interrupt the wedding ceremony. Then the war will never happen.
It won't work. The side she doesn't choose will always start a war with the Sprawl.
How could you know that? What is this, your second playthrough? My plan will work.
It's not, but that's just
I
logical.
can't let you do this.
You can't kill Chuck. He's my hero.
I thought I was your hero, you good-for-nothing little worm. Feel my wrath.
Wait, Master, don't. Oh no, Lil, please. Tell Julian
Oh no, Gary.
Gary! No! Dad, let's get out of here.
But the doors and the guards.
I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but hold my hand.
There it is. The chronometer 3000. Give it to me!
A lot of ominous black screens.
What happened? Where am I? The palace. Oh, the wedding. But it's not the same. Desdemona's gonna marry Praetor Kargan, and there's that bastard Tyronius, and he's got my chronometer. What is he gonna do?
I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss.
Oh my god, Dad! No! No, 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 no!
I've been pincushioned with arrows a few times in my day. Ugh, but this time they hit something important. To think I've lived through a whole war only to die at a wedding. Lil, I'm sorry I failed you. I love you, Lil.
This is not good.
Dad? Don't do this to me. This can't be happening. Dad, please, come back.
Drat! Even without that infernal goblin interfering, things still escalate. This won't do at all. Oh well, off to another timeline with more favorable variables.
He's wearing the amulet at that point.
Oh God, what? Dad, you're alive!
What? I'm unarrowed? What's going on?
I don't have time to explain.
I'm sorry, I'm inconveniencing you?
I've got
There's still blood on the
for
floor.
another tutorial.
Oh no, it's symbols.
Okay, try not to get his attention, but go stand by that necromancer.
Ooh, spooky. Whatever you say, kiddo.
Select Edward the official officiant if you need to advance to the next timeline.
Can I borrow your glasses?
No.
Okay then. Ouch! What is that? Some kind of force field?
Oh, darling. My dear darling counsel.
What's the heck guy? You could help.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Would have been just as well off.
Keep your eyes peeled for anyone using the web.
Yeah, very suspicious.
I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss.
This won't do. The war is still going to happen. Off to another timeline.
Well, we got our dad out of the way.
What's going on?
I don't have time to explain.
I'm sorry, I'm in...
I've got no time. Go get something to eat.
Whatever you say, kiddo.
She's marrying this dude?
Can I borrow your glass?
No.
Okay then. Gary, you're still good in this timeline.
How nice of you to say.
I need your help. See that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed him out. How very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I'm pretty new at this, but I should have something. I just don't have enough mana stored up to cast it. But... oh, I shouldn't say.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it.
Okay, fine, but you didn't hear it from me. The secret ingredient in Monty's soup is narcotics-grade pixie dust. That's why everyone around here is so obsessed with it. It's really not all that great.
And
narcotics-grade pixie dust is a favorite of students at the Mages Guild because it gives them a major mana boost. Get me some soup, and I should be able to execute the spell.
This hat...
hey, bounty hunter.
Yes?
Give me that blaster I know you got on ya.
Why should I?
I'll pay you a lot of gold. Later.
Sounds good.
If it's Tyranius with Hamish, he will be equipped with this weapon. Okay.
Thanks for choosing Monty's.
Helm of the soup. Right. Well, let's try the little goblin dude. Still got his wand.
Got it.
That's some good I'm brimming with mana now, baby. At least, I hope that's what I'm brimming with. Here goes nothing.
Now I've got you.
You meddlesome little smaggle. I should have done this long ago.
Oops.
I guess I got excited. I can't go one-on-one with him. I need some backup.
What are we doing up here?
I don't have time to explain.
No problem. I showed up pretty drunk and ready to go. Who am I fighting?
See that necromancer-looking guy? That guy.
It's on.
Echo! I need your help. See that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed him out. How very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I'm an old wizard, Lil. I don't know if I still have it in me.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it.
Okay, fine. I need a shard of pure ice to complete this here magical elixir to cast the spell you need.
You're drinking what looks like a glass of straight vermouth.
That's right. My magical elixir.
Ice for your drink, and then you'll cast the spell. Great.
Abso-toodalutely.
Can we get the little psychotic goblin? No. Let's just see who's over here. No one. Right, okay. Oh, but does the snooty guy have any, like, sharp knives?
Excuse me, sir.
Go away.
But I just need...
I said go away.
Excuse me, sir.
Go away.
But
So this is just like a randomized...
Excuse me.
Oh god, stop
Go
pressing
away.
A.
But I
said...
Let's just get to the I-do's already.
I got it.
Cheers, Lil. Now for the spell.
Keep your eyes peeled for...
don't have time to explain, but I need to borrow your weapons.
Not gonna happen.
It's really important.
Why?
I wanna join the ballet.
Well, in that case, take these. You'll need them.
Excellent.
Dad, now!
How's this for being a useless, pathetic nobody?
You continue to annoy me. Lightning!
Don't even think about it.
Why, you meddlesome...
Now, Lil, get the doohickey.
Not before I go back one more time.
No!
Lil. Lil!
What, Dad? I just had the strangest... Wait a minute. Where am I? What happened?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Don't be cute. I remember we were back in time at the royal wedding. Tyronius had the chronometer. You distracted him and I grabbed for it and...
And before I could even blink, we were right back where we started, in the war room with the princess. Except Tyronius wasn't there and you were unconscious. You've been in bed for a week. You've been muttering some very strange stuff. A scary tree monster who became a mayor? Ridiculous.
Tyronius wasn't there? What happened to him? And the war? And Desdemona?
There's someone waiting to see you who might do a better job of filling you in than me.
Dr. B? No.
Hello, Lil.
Desdemona? You're being mind-controlled by Tyronius. You need to listen to me.
It's really me. I'm not under Tyronius' spell anymore.
You're not wearing his amulet anymore. Did you know that it was allowing him to control your mind?
No, I wasn't aware of that when he gave it to me.
And that a spell could only be broken by true friendship, and then you started to break free because I was your true friend. So are we like besties now?
Again, I don't recall any of this. As far as I remember, he tried to grab the chronometer from you, then in a flash of light, he was gone. There hasn't been a trace of him or the device since.
Is there a chance he still has it? Is he back in time right now, messing things up even more?
It's doubtful. From what we understand from Dr. B's notes, once a chronometer has been synced to an individual's life force, it can prove disastrous to anyone else who tries to meddle with it.
So, Dr. B, she's really...
Yes. Unfortunately, she remains dead. When you reappeared without the chronometer, we lost the ability to go back and fix things, including the terrible things I may have said or done while under his control. I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
You? Yes. Me? Maybe not.
Of course I can. You weren't you. I can only imagine what it would have been like to be under that creep spell.
Thank you, Lil.
And can you forgive me, Your Majesty, for forgetting to tell you how grateful we are, allowing me to return to my post, and for personally taking such good care of Lil this week?
Of course, Hamish. But the Sprawl is grateful to your daughter, Lil, for all she has sacrificed to save it.
But the war! Has it changed? Tyronius said that he was going back to kill Chuck and...
Chuck is alive and well, thanks to you.
Yay!
And...
Second best
we
ending.
still lost the war.
We lost the war, but everyone... The other people are alive, but yeah, okay. Second best ending, I'll
But
take
with
that.
Tyronius missing, things seem to have taken a turn for the better. We are still not out of the woods, but the worst is behind us. The Mages Guild has scattered. We discovered that some of the more loyal mages to Tyronius were supporting the enemy army with magic. But without this advantage, they were incapable of delivering a fatal blow to our fair city. The enemy is still there, just outside the walls, and months of negotiations are ahead, but hopefully I can avoid any further bloodshed.
Well, that's good news at least. So, what now?
What do you mean, what now?
Well, do you need me to unmask a goblin spy? Work the night shift? Harass any of your advisors?
Lil, don't you get it? It's over. You don't have to do any of that anymore. Let the grown-ups do their jobs. Besides, I don't want you to be a guardsman anymore. I'd like you to just be my friend.
That sounds good to me.
Join me at the palace once you're feeling up to it. I'll have the kitchen cook up some tacos.
Tacos!
Finally!
Talk about fancy friends. She seems nice. I'd love to spend the day with you, but I've got a shift down at the guard shed. You can do whatever you want. Chill. Go play. Have that childhood you keep talking about. Or, join me for another shift.
Are you kidding? Did you not see what we just went through? Me, a 12-year-old, given way too much responsibility, almost destroyed time and space. Why don't you do your own job for f***'s sakes? I'm going to have a f***ing childhood.
Your choice will have an effect on the sprawl. It's like, yes, but hey, Nikki. That was a cute game. I liked that.
Without the burden of Tyronius's amulet affecting her judgment, Desdemona became the strong ruler the sprawl needed to negotiate its surrender and lead the subsequent peace talks. She was able to win a number of concessions from the enemy that allowed the sprawl to retain some of its freedom under occupation. As it happens, in secret, a certain hooded figure leads a growing resistance that will one day overthrow the occupiers. Desdemona and Chuck's marriage was, unfortunately, no match for the pressures put on them by the sprawl's defeat.
Oh.
The divorce was as amicable as any royal divorce could be. A source in the palace shared that the two remain friends. When the sprawl fell to the enemy forces, the occupiers' hatred and intolerance towards non-human races took greater root in the city.
Oh no.
This forced many underground, which, if you were a mole person, is no big deal. Not great for the others, though. The Goblin Liberation Army continued meeting in secret and has become an instrumental part of the insurgency movement against the Sprawl's occupying forces. On the final day of the war, a power-hungry Tyronius used the wicket on his 3 rival advisors. Thankfully, he was confused by the contraption and accidentally denied them instead of sending them to the dungeon. Ousted, they walked to the nearest tavern outside of the sprawl and began to plot how to overthrow Tyronius and save the queen. It wouldn't be necessary in the end, as Lil did their jobs for them, again, but the act of plotting over drinks really brought the trio together. After the fall of the sprawl, Councilwoman Ash was enlisted by the enemy to be their intermediary to the queen. The occupiers saw her as an effective and ruthless new hire, but they greatly underestimated her spycraft. This Employee of the Month secretly fed intel to the resistance, which monumentally weakened the enemy's hold on the sprawl.
Yay. It's been good for a change.
Lieutenant Stryker's execution was immediately scheduled by the enemy. However, before she could be hanged, she disappeared from prison. Cries of "Viva la Goblution" were heard in the vicinity of the dungeon, and although she hasn't been seen, it is believed that she is in hiding, assisting the insurgency.
I kind of like the, rebellion end.
Malcolm disappeared, as did a not insignificant sum from the palace treasury.
I never trusted him.
Meanwhile, Rumors out of Fireball Canyon tell of a new circus, the most outrageous and lavish circus the world has ever seen. The rumors also tell of its charismatic ringleader and the fish he wears on his belt. Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn's body was never recovered. Since her presumed death, Lil has been having the most vivid dreams of Dr. B, traveling through alternate versions of the sprawl.
Ooh.
In these dreams, the lost scientist seems to be trying to tell her something, but Lil can never remember exactly what it is upon waking. Lil and Hamish continue to live above the Twisted Sisters Tavern. They were able to purchase new furniture and a second outfit, thanks to a gift from the palace for Lil's role in saving the world. Lil vowed to never set foot in the guard shed again. All she wanted was a proper childhood, and to even sometimes throw rocks at things. With that being said, our new Goblin Ball season is upon us, and Hamish has been trying to wear her down. He lives in hope that she's got at least one more shift in her.
No. Bad dad. That was a great game.
What about old Echo the Wanderer, you ask? Well, that's me. I'll continue to chronicle the happenings of the sprawl, from the migration of the birds to the illegal fish fights down at the docks. So remember, when you get a snoot full of pungent peace blossom in your nose, I'll be there. When you overorder pizza at your place of business and people are invited to take some home, I'll be there. And when the next calamity threatens the lives of the good people of the sprawl, I'll be there.
Lil Guardsman. Okay, so gonna roll some credits. Excellent. I'll be right back while it's rolling the credits. Oh, is there a cool... Ah, well. This is why it's recording. Wear of too many hats junior development training. I mean, fair enough. I have been the wearer of many hats. Oh, we never got the ultimate hat, though. Such continues. My journey continues to find the ultimate hat.
You still here?
Come.
It's over. Go home. Well, I guess you are home. But in case you're not, go.
I am home. So we could do level select to pick out specific achievements. I'm not sure how that will, whether it will affect the games or stuff. We can also pick another slot and do another thing. We can hit new game within that slot. I'm not quite sure. We've got 23 out of 48 achievements for 20 gamer score. We got the second best ending. We got the villain speech. We managed to 4-star a few levels and win one of the battles. Let's have a look. They'll say triple bath to a visiting head of state. Okay. Oh, it's doing that thing where it doesn't let you reveal more than one achievement. There's a few movies that after the credits say go home. Vaporized Goblin Ball Legends Serena Goodfoot. Oops. We're a troll killer? Yeah, okay. Then we've got the other two things. 4-star average. Choose Phineas. 4-star average. Stupid reveal doesn't work. Plan the perfect Petrardian wedding. That's his dream Marvog wedding, though. Witness the entire wedding ceremony without objecting. Won by land. Star in there. There's probably one for winning all of them. Won by sea. Victory in every battle. Probably some more. Yeah, there's too many secret ones for me to do the thing. Anyway, there are a lot of properties that have done that thing. Yeah, exactly. I've seen several films where I always stay for the credits because it's polite, and also they started doing post-credit scenes, so, you know. Like School of Rock has a cool bit after the credits are finished. Most recent one was for Cuphead. Oh, games-wise. I don't know if I've seen any that have that particularly that I remember. The first one was the 1979 Muppets movie, according to Leaky. Cool. Interesting bit of trivia there. So we finished Lil Guardsman. We won't be doing any more streams of that. I will be playing that on my own to see if I can get better endings. And more 4 stars. But that was a really awesome game. Thanks to ID Xbox for the code. And thank you to the developers. Waiting for the thing to load. Developer Hilltop Studios, publisher versus Evil for producing such an awesome game. This one came out on the 23rd of January this year. On Xbox, it's £16.74 or $19.99, but it's available on multiple platforms. And you know, it may be on sale at some point. It has not been yet. It is a very cool little point-and-click game. I really enjoyed. So yeah, we are all done with that. We're just going to finish early. I don't know what stream I will be. What stream? No, what I will be eating tonight. So I need to discover what food I want, see if any of those got me my RTDL, probably not, and decide what I'm going to play next. Streams will be back on Tuesday. Yes, it's Tuesday. Please eat food, not your stream. I am tired, despite having like a billion hours sleep this weekend, and words are getting muddled up in my head. Tuesday, I believe, is co-stream this week, so I imagine Jesse will want to do some Talos. We will see, though, if my brain has not melted out my ears by then. But for now, oh, hi Subterfuge. For now, this is the end of the stream. So after love you and leave you, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.